Villa här, Rakaka GC10. Jag sitter mitt i folkhavet här inför tredje prismatchen i Starcraft Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge. Det är Dimaga och Tarson som spelar och här kommer D9 och Apollo.
This is going to be epic. I cannot describe how epic it will be. Tarson versus Dimaga, the 3rd to 4th positions, and then we're going to go straight into the finals after Hydra versus Moro. But first, Tarson Dimaga. The first map is going to be Steps of War. Very Terran map, really, compared to definitely. I mean, just because of the small position, I mean, the very close positions on the map.
Yeah, the Reapers can be obnoxious.
It's the Reapers. It's not only the Reapers. It's the Hellions, the early Marines that kind of put a lot of pressure on the natural reserve.
And I definitely think that this falls into Tarson's style very nicely. We've seen Tarson do the Marine Hellion push multiple times against his opponents. But what I'm most looking forward to is the fact that both these players are super excitable, happy people, and that I don't think either of them expected themselves to get that far in the tournament. I mean, both of them clearly deserve to play marvelously, but I mean, especially last night at the Players' Party, they're having a great time. They're both in a great mood, so I'm delighted to see them play best of 5.
Dancing Diva Dimaga last night at the ESL Players' Party. Tarson was also a dancing queen, and now they have to dance together on Steps of War.
Couldn't have said it better myself, in fact, Mr. Apollo. So we'll be starting the game shortly here. Now, it is another best of 5. Directly after this, of course, the finals of Hydra versus Moro, exactly what Artosis predicted at the start of this tournament. We've seen, I think, 9 Terran versus Zerg casts. For some reason, Fade has really wanted everyone to get a good look at that matchup. Dimaga almost certainly could be opening with that very safe gas, and then
yeah, definitely 14 gas into 14 more. That is what every Zerg has done throughout this tournament. It's the safest, most all-round build that any Zerg can use. I mean, you get the gas straight away, and that's why you actually get the gas at 14. Is that as soon as the pool finishes, you instantly have like 100 gas, and you're able to get a speed wing upgrade.
And you know, one thing that I actually, this is going to sound crazy, but I think it wouldn't be a bad idea for Dimaga to open up with an all-in Bailey bust. I've probably said 1,001 times this whole tournament that I hate it when he does that, but in game 1 of a best of 5, it's so important that you start the game with the correct tone, start the series with the correct tone. We've seen players like Jelizer or, you know, not a Bunker Rush, and now Dimaga, he loves Bailey busting. Wouldn't be surprised if he did that in this game. We'll be going into game 1 shortly, and again, I think that would be an excellent decision by him.
Yeah, I mean, Bailey bust is something that you should definitely consider. We're going to go straight into the game right now.
So yes, off we go. Blue Zerg, any Dimaga fans, give a round of applause for your favorite dancing diva, your smiling, muscular, radiant fellow Dimaga in the bottom left and in the top right. Tarson fans, anyone who loves Terran aggression and loves his ability to do miraculous 2 and 3-0s throughout the series, and see if he can do it again in this third or 4th place match.
And Tarson, he's got this far in the tournament. I'm not sure if many people expected him to do as well as he has done. He is playing for the 3rd place right now. And as I say, people just didn't expect Tarson to get up there. Also at Moro, didn't expect him to get into the finals either. Wow, this is going to be a great game. And obviously we have the early scout and the overlord going in a fantastic position. Going to check out for any early proxy buys, because that is so dangerous on a map like Sexton because of his so small.
And you know, that's one of those things that I think Zerg players neglect quite a bit. They know too much about what structures they're building, what units they're building, and neglecting the fact that overlords can scout. So often they'll just send the overlord straight to the opponent's main, but these clever scouting patterns, like what Dimaga's doing to spot these proxies up here, are what make him such a strong player.
Tarson has put down around the barracks now on his ramp, and it looks like, I mean, there's no early gas right now. He's probably going to put it down now. That is perfect timing. Pretty standard build by both players. The 14 gas has been put down, as well as the 14 ball now. As predicted, both players playing pretty standard.
And, you know, I definitely don't blame either of them. In game one, I personally think that doing some sort of cheese can definitely mess with your opponent's head and make them feel tense for the remainder of the series, but at the same time, no reason to abandon your gameplay if you do like those safe straight up games. We've seen Dimaga be so impressive. The longer the game goes on, the bigger of an advantage he can swing for himself.
Yeah, and he's got to be super careful playing that because this map is so small. I really think Tarson is going to play an aggressive build. He likes to get Marines and Hellions out, and then he loves to transition into Banshees. So let's see exactly what he does. But because this map is so small, it actually takes such a time to get the speed link upgrade out, and without it, it's so hard to defend against any differential.
Tarson, might be able to take the drone. No, Dimaga managing to slip away unaffected. The supply depot is getting close to done, and I'm pretty sure Tarson will be planning a factory right here again, using this supply depot as a cute technique for his units to retreat where the factory goes down. We're certainly going to see that Marine Hellion pushes them multiple times in the past.
Yeah, and Dimaga's actually taken units off gas, but the factory is coming out. Marines are being used. He's looking for any overlords that he can snipe. Overlords are in safe positions though. This one overlord is in a pretty dangerous position, but it doesn't look like Tarson's going to go straight down for it. Third, fourth Marine is coming. Factory being done, not a second gas.
Yeah, it looks like he is going to be going for that fast start, which will a little bit of Banshee harassment after he does his early push. The hatchery is down right now for Dimaga coming back to that pool. It is at about 60% completion, so I think he's going to have to leave in time, but he needs to make certain he doesn't overdrone and lose too much in his early push.
Yeah, he has to have enough links out of Vegas. So there is the Hellion, as predicted. He's still making Marines. Is he going to get this overload? No.
That is so bad. Oh my god! That's the worst feeling in the world. That is huge. I mean, look at Dimaga. He is already getting close to the red fleet. He's at 24 of 26. He has to make extra overlords. It's going to delay the link production. And it's at the worst possible time. The Hellion has just popped out. Tarson can make a push right now. And he's not. But he should. And if he did, it would be scary.
Definitely. He's not even building. Oh, he's got another Hellion now, but he should go. I don't think waiting for more Marines and Hellion is a wise idea. He should go now. Because of that overlord dying, he was in the red, and he had to spend 100 minutes to actually build another overlord.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that window, though it was pretty big for Tarson, he's in fact not going to be able to hit it. He's waiting for that second Hellion. I guess this is the safer play. If he didn't kill the overlord, this is about pushing anyway. So in a sense, this is always going to be a little bit stronger push. And actually, this is a great time to look at this attack. It's right when the creep finishes, so Spy Power couldn't have been started any earlier than right now.
And here we go, Tarson is moving in right now. This aggression speaks. I don't know, Dimaga's got a ton of links. If he gets a perfect surround, all these Hellions are going to go down. And Dimaga moves in with his links. He goes around. Is he going to be able to do enough damage though? There are a lot of Marines and decides to damage, but there are reinforcement links. Dimaga cleans up this early aggression. Pushes Tarson straight out of his natural.
Just not even close. Tarson now having to fight with his Hellions for his life. Not quite getting the best timing on his Hellions. Both of them fall. Dimaga setting himself up for a good counterattack. No units, none at all. The unroasted depot is focusing on microing all those Hellions at the front. And Dimaga moves away. No, Dimaga go back. It is completely undefended front. But at the same time, as we can see, Tarson is getting close to Banshee harassment.
Dimaga loves a spy, and if he does choose to go for a spy, he could be in a bit of danger. There is no third queen. I'm surprised we haven't seen the third queen actually. He usually loves to do that. And the spy has been placed down. Just looking for it. Yeah, there it is, just on the right hand side of the main. What Banshee has done, it looks like he's actually going to wait for the second Banshee to come out so that he can use it with Cloak.
Now, if Dimaga has been watching any of the games in this tournament, he would know that Tarson loves waiting for that second Banshee. Has done it multiple times throughout this tournament. But it doesn't look like Dimaga is preparing. I don't see any overseers. That Spire is getting pretty close to done. Dimaga has a very thin timing window in which to get that overseer.
He could be in a lot of danger there. And this second Banshee is happening. Tarson should be moving forward. He is moving forward there. And there is nothing in the middle of the map to actually scout this. As I say that, he does move a link. The link might actually see it. This speed link might actually see it. Yes, it does. He sees it. Now, Dimaga has to react. He's making an extra queen.
It looks like he's making an extra queen, but it's the overseer that he needs. No extra queen anyway. Here come the Banshees. Starting to take some shots off down on that queen. Oh no, this is such terrible news. Dimaga just ran away. Well, doesn't do any damage to that queen. The Banshees whatsoever. It looks like Tarson is keeping going.
able to stop these matches, but look at this second queen gonna go down, is this queen gonna go down?
Oh, he's just target firing drones. Look at how many drones he's killing in the income tabs. 16 workers out for Dimaga, and it doesn't like Tarson killing now target firing 4 drones. Yeah, down to 11 workers. Oh my god, Dimaga took a beating there.
And he has to start producing drones straight away. He needs to pop that drones. He has got 1 queen now, and it's one of the big questions he's going to be missing out because he only has 2, and Tarson has a ton of marines.
And oh wow, look at Tarson's main 2 barracks already having a reactor. Tanks out, Hellions out, 3 Mulas easily going to get repaired, and 1 Expo going down for Tarson.
And that's a great transition. Starting off with that early harassment with the Marines and factory, we've got to be careful on that though. Dimaga's using the 3 Mulas so much, he's going to pick up the cup, he's going to get some couple of SMEs. No! SMEs actually survived. Nice turret placement by Tarson to push these Mulas out. To go back to what I was saying, it's a great transition. Hold that thought again because Dimaga's actually coming in, he's taking down SMEs, Mules. This is really nice harassment by Dimaga, and he's only got 3 Mules now.
I know, that's the goofiest looking harassment of all time. He's basically throwing darts that are going to do damage, but it is forcing Tarson to do things like build a 1 extra turret, take a few extra hits, and becoming a little bit more hesitant. But the other way, Dimaga has an uphill battle ahead of him. Only really has surplus. He's trying to replenish the army, has to get that Bailey messed up. Look at this giant macro of Tarson's.
Yeah, and Tarson's actually playing this pretty safe. I mean, he's not lost anything. These Marines came out on enough Mules to do enough damage. He has turret placements all over his base. It's nice. Look at this, Tarson's going for a push straight away because he knows that Dimaga has to spend all his minerals on actually building drones. So Tarson's like, alright, well I'm going to push.
I know this is just amazing time for Tarson and the scan. This is the Terran player who defeated Madfrog 3-0, and we are seeing why today. There are almost no use bailing nest, not even close to being done. You will not have any bailing times, you not even sieging, not even having to stem, just comfortably backing up, and what a decisive push for Tarson.
What an execution. That was a brilliant execution by Tarson. Started off with the Marines into the Hellions, then transitioned into the Banshees, which goes back to the Marines, tanks and Marines. Great play by Tarson, and that execution was perfect.
I mean, that was not even close, really.